Get on to what you're doing in Kenosha. You made that catch on Monday night, right?
He did what? That's what Al Michaels said. I definitely made the catch. I always jokingly tell people that we practice that play every Monday, but it's just one of those plays where I know my high school coach was sitting back smiling because it's one of those plays where he always enforced, don't stop until you hear the whistle. The play is never over until you hear the whistle. And that was a true incident where the whistle didn't blow, I didn't quit, and I got the touchdown.
Man, that was great. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing here in Kenosha. Go Pink. It's a big cause for you to be a part of, and you truly enjoy being a part of this.
Without a doubt. I do a lot of work with my nonprofit in Baltimore, but I like to come to Kenosha and do a lot of joint ventures with Go Pink. It's an opportunity where the Go Pink organization, they really reach back into the community and help breast cancer survivors, women going through the ordeal of being diagnosed with breast cancer and losing your jobs and things of that nature. So it's an organization that raises money and gives money directly to breast cancer survivors in the community. So the fact that they can give money in the community is a big bonus and a big plus to me, and I knew I wanted to be a part of such a difference-making type of organization, to be able to raise funds and then hand it over to a woman fighting for her life, fighting for her family, and just fighting for her happiness is what it's all about.
You know, I had a lot of respect for him as a player. I got a ton of respect for him now as a man. Antonio, thank you so much. We're going to get to a break. Other side of the break, back up to the booth with Dick Basham, John Weiser.
We on?
21-10, Red Devils on top of the Trojans. The Kenosha version of the Civil War tonight from beautiful Amici Field on Kenosha's south side. Autumnal weather tonight. Boy, I'll tell you what, cool and crisp. But the play has been hot and heavy here tonight as we get a look at the numbers from that first half, and those will bear out. It's been an up-and-down battle here tonight between these two teams.
Well, I would imagine when we see the numbers, it's going to be a big number in the run column for Bradford and a little more balance maybe for Tremper.
So we get a look at the numbers here tonight, and Bradford, as you mentioned, Coach, 190, almost 200 yards on the ground, and that accounting for about 90% of their yardage. Meanwhile, a more balanced attack here for Tremper.
Yeah, they're 89 and 49 for 138. No, the 2 zeros there in the bottom, the no turnovers is very impressive. This has been a hard-hitting game. Both have skilled athletes. That there hasn't been any interceptions or turnovers, fumbles or anything like that.
If anything, Bradford, with the penalties tonight, they've had to overcome 2nd and 15 four different times tonight, and they still were able to convert 3 of those for touchdowns.
Yeah, the biggest number that's not on there would be the penalty yardage.
And Zach Swisher with the first touchdown as he punched that one in up the middle, and then it was Anderson going to work here.
Right.
He had a very good first half straightaway run, replacing Antonio Gully, who was injured. Bradford came right back after the Tremper score, the field goal.
That's a throw to Johnny Meyer, I think. That was a really nice catch. It was a low outside throw.
Connor Patty's been efficient, too.
Up. Right. He's had 3 good runs on that particular play there. Here's the reverse.
It was really the big play, I think, of the half there, the reverse to Lira.
Right.
For
it was
Bradford.
a nice run. And he taken advantage of Tremper's pursuit, which is the way football is played. You show them something and give them something else.
Connor Patty with quick feet here, doing a nice job protecting that football and running the football here tonight on that quarterback option. And then the beautiful pass here and the nice catch by Peavy here on the near sideline.
Yeah, that was a huge play there.
Tremper trailing here at home in the Southeast Conference game as we take a look at the leaderboard here for tonight.
I think you can see that this is a real tough conference. Murphy's got 72 yards rushing. Hagopian's got 5 tackles. Patty's got 94 yards total for running and passing. Has a TD, and then Bienin has 5 tackles for Tremper.
Our halftime leaderboard brought to you by Wisconsin Lutheran College, Academic Excellence, Christian Leadership. Red Devils 21, Kenosha Tremper 10. Third quarter play set to come your way following this break. This is Thursday Night Lights from Amici Field in Kenosha, presented by Wendy's on My 24.
Hey guys, on the field, Jim Galkey, district manager for Wendy's. As always, thank you so much for all that you do for Thursday Night Lights.
Time we can kids and help the high schools, it's what we're all about.
Hey, Wendy here goes to Indian Trails. She's a smart Wendy, I'm telling you that. Hey, so tell us a little bit about Indian Trails.
There's a lot of freshmen, and it's a lot bigger, and I don't like that.
It's a lot of freshmen. Wendy said, hey, I got to tell you, Wendy's does a great job in grassroots marketing. Andre's here making sure that Jim does a good job. Jim, thank you so much again. Anything special going on at Wendy's?
Absolutely. Starting Monday, we're going to bring back the old Dave Deluxe. We got a toasted bun, real mayonnaise, crinkle cut pickles, lettuce, tomato, and a hot and juicy burger. We can't wait.
Man, you can't wait. On Monday, get into Wendy's and try that. I'm getting cold just standing next to this guy. We're going to get to a break, other side of the break, back up to the booth with Dick Basham, John Weiser.
Part of the plaza here at Amici Stadium, the plaque honoring Alan Amici, a great Kenosha high school football player in the late 40s and early 50s, went on to play his college ball at Wisconsin, played professionally for the Baltimore Colts, and had that touchdown in what is known as the greatest game in NFL history when they beat the Giants and the Colts won the National Football League title.
I remember that game like it was yesterday, and it was one of the greatest games of all time. And I can see Alan the Horse Amici going into the end zone. He would be proud of the play here tonight. This is his kind of a game where a slobber knocker where you just run the ball in there and make things happen.
Beautiful book written about that called The Greatest Game Ever Played, and really was the birth of what is the modern day NFL.
I believe so. Yeah, it was a televised game, and I think we believe it was played in Yankee Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. It's burned into my mind, but I'm an old football coach, and so I'd certainly remember something like that. Be interesting here the second half now. Bradford gets the ball back, I believe, right away. Tremper really needs to probably stop them and get it back and get a score on the board here if they can. Just to remind Bradford that they're not going away.
We want to take this opportunity to thank the great folks at Milwaukee High Lift for bringing these great pictures to you tonight. They've provided the scissor lift for our camera tonight. So for any aerial platform need, rental, sales, or service, call the great folks at Milwaukee High Lift or visit them online at MilwaukeeHighLift.com. Frank Matrice and the Tremper Trojans trailing here as we get set for the second quarter. I'd be amiss if I do not say hello to his beautiful mother, Sandra, watching back home tonight. I am sure she's got this game on. And Frank, one win short of 100 in his coaching career.
Well, that's a huge milestone, I can tell you that. And he's done a great job here. And then Judd Kennedy is also off to a very good start at Bradford. Kenosha's lucky to have two quality coaches at their high schools. I'm not sure who the head coach will be over at the new school, Indian Trails, but he's certainly going to have some big shoes to fill and follow.
Hey, did you enjoy our pregame meal tonight? We want to thank Charcoal Grill and Rotisserie right here in Kenosha. They set us and the whole crew up with the eats tonight, that barbecued pulled pork sandwich. You can visit them on Kenosha on 75th Street in the Prairie Plaza or one of their other 7 area locations, and they're also online, charcoalgrill.com.
Yeah, I'll second that. That was a great sandwich. Enough for about 2 meals in one sandwich.
I've made barbecue pork, but I don't make it like that.
Yeah, right.
No way. I know that's
exactly
that was the line from Paul, our director tonight. He talked very heavily about that. Now, Bradford, I believe, will get the football here to start this second half. Special team unit, their coach, Lemoyne Hawley, talking things over with the special team unit. I've known Lemoyne going all the way back to the Kenosha Twins days, the minor league team that was here. Lemoyne worked the trainer job. Lemoyne's also coached at St. Joseph High School.
Right.
He's a special teams coordinator here for Frank Matrice and the Tremper Trojans.
He's a high-energy guy.
Oh, yes.
Big time. It's all positive, enthusiastic, and the kids really respond to his prodding.
Jacob Birch set to start our second half. It'll be a short end-over-end kick taken by one of the up men here on the near side, and that is Draven Lafayette. And he is the 6'1 junior. Andrew Bianon there on the stop across the 40 at the 41. That's where Bradford will get things started here, leading 21-10.
Well, Lafayette almost broke that for a long run, and I'm not quite sure if that was intended to be a pop-up. Certainly gave him good field position, which is not what Tremper really wanted to do, I don't think.
Well, pick your poison there, really. You got Jerry Nash standing back there. He's already got a
Right.
61-yard punt return for a touchdown a couple of weeks back against Franklin.
We'll see if Bradford comes out with any new wrinkles here.
Dewey Warner in motion. The give to Cabrera up the middle. Big hole. Cabrera on the run. Will they catch him? Inside the 20. Tripped up at the 5.
Well, what they did there is they ran a little G scheme, what's called a G scheme blocking, which I did not see in the first half. I don't think they'd run that scheme before, but they really took advantage of the alignment. You'll see number 70 pull out and kick out, and there goes Cabrera for a long, long run, which is the opposite of what Tremper needed to have happen here. And
55 double nickels on that one by Cabrera. First and goal from the 5. Cabrera again. He's not tired. Third touchdown of the night for Cabrera. And just like that, Bradford adds to their lead. 2 plays into our second half.
Well, it took them 2 minutes to get their first touchdown in the first half, and now it only took them 30 seconds here. And that's impressive. You have to give them credit. They certainly got their act together at halftime for what they wanted to do.
That might be the knockout blow right there. I mean, you come in out of halftime and 30 seconds into the third quarter, you put your team up by 3 scores.
Well, I'm not willing to say dagger yet, but it certainly is hurting. They're bleeding, that's for sure.
The ship is listing, as they would say.
Right.
28-10 with the extra point, and just like that, Bradford comes out and establishes momentum here in this second half. 55-yard run by Cabrera. His third touchdown coming from a 5 yards out.
This will certainly be a character check, I think, for Tremper if they can come back. Now, they certainly have explosiveness. They can come back and score, but they can't mess around now. They really need to get after it. Want to get on here?
So 2 plays, 60 yards. While we have a moment, going to bring in Antonio Freeman here. And Free, welcome to Kenosha. Welcome back to Kenosha, I should say.
Thank you. I had a gentleman ask me if I stayed overnight for a whole week, so it's good. That's good that I'm having a presence in the area.
A Go Pink game, and that's quite a foundation you've set up, and quite a charity you've hitched up to here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just great to raise the funds in the community and distribute them back into the community. I think Go Pink helps breast cancer survivors who are struggling just to be their normal selves.
So Tremper returns it out short of the 40-yard line, and Hagopian there to make the stop. And well, I'm watching you on the sideline with McGivern, and you're up here tonight. Boy, we could throw a uniform on you, and you could still probably pick him up and lay him down out there.
Well, I might even get booed at the high school level if you put me out there at this juncture in my life. So I think I can look back at the highlight films and smile at that and not try to disgrace myself at my latter stages of life.
Let's see what Tremper can do here. Their first possession of the second half. Connor Patty will work from shotgun. The pitch goes back to Anderson behind him. Sealed off nicely. Good job by the Bradford defense. The pitch a little bit behind. It'll be a loss of 4 on the play. Abdul Hinton be able to get the stop as we're joined by Antonio Freeman here. A Go Pink game here tonight. And, cancer does affect quite a few people, and this is a way to kind of help the women out and after they've been diagnosed and going through the rehabilitation process.
Yeah, being involved with Go Pink really gave me a lot of education on breast cancer and how much of a setback it is to the women, especially the women who are the head of their households and are counted on so much as we rely on our mothers and sisters to be important figures in our lives.
Low snap, Patty able to pick it up. Fires it out there, incomplete. Taken out of the arms of the intended receiver, Bianon. It was Max Hagopian there to knock it away. Brings up 3rd and long here for Tremper. I'll tell you, cancer has affected my family very closely. My mother, a breast cancer survivor. Mom, I know you're watching out there tonight, and we know what that's all about and trying to get the life back to, as much to normal as you possibly can.
Without a doubt. And, just like most things in life, you don't really acknowledge things and take them for what they are until it happens close to you, loved ones, a close friend, or someone like that. So we just encourage the community to continue to be involved as Go Pink in collaboration with my foundation, the Be More Free Foundation. Will continue to try to bring different